there was a project approved by St. John's County Commissioners. And this is the main story, but there's a little side story about getting drunk at church. St. John's County Commissioners approved a residential project near Watson Road with a 4-1 vote during Tuesday's meeting. The development, known as Bella Terra, had previously faced rejection due to density concerns, initially proposed as a 174-unit multifamily development, and later as a 240-home development. It was denied by both commissioners and the Planning and Zoning Agency. However, the latest proposal, featuring a 155 single-family home spread out across approximately 38 acres, garnered favor among the majority of commissioners this time. Attorney Doug Burnett.
Oh, hey, Doug.
Representing developer KB Homes. Oh, you spoke too soon, Davey.
Yeah.
You were too nice to Doug.
Doodle.
Emphasized the substantial differences in the project from previous iterations, which contributed to its newfound acceptance. Hopefully, lots of changes from all of their previous projects. I've seen a lot of, this is just me, seen a lot of complaints about KB Homes.
Well, yeah, me too. I've heard a lot of, they're just not poorly made, or they're poorly made homes, right? That's what I've been hearing.
That's what people have said.
Cheaper on the cheaper side.
Yeah.
They're inconsistent.
Puff and they blow the whole house down kind of thing.
I mean, they use so many different subs. You might get a great house, and then you might get a house that whistles.
Oh, yeah.
So it's just the inconsistency of it, because when you put up homes that quickly, you can't really vet your subs that well.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, but you might end up with like a great sub.
Yeah.
But it's kind of a roll of the dice when you go with a group like that.
Well, I hadn't really thought of that. Standards.
Yeah.
Well, let's take our time building houses, maybe.
They should audition.
Make them last.
Yeah. Make them last for more than like 2 years, when that seems to be the time frame that people complain in. Commissioners commended the developer for addressing concerns and crafting a proposal more amendable to neighborhood residents. In another decision, the commission unanimously voted to override a technical denial by the Planning and Zoning Agency for an ABC Fine Wine and Spirits right next to a church.
Well, yeah. I'm not mad about it.
Okay.
I mean, it's good, yeah.
Despite initial concerns, the church actually isn't mad about it either. The church said, that's fine. You can go ahead and do that.
Because there'll be temptation outside those doors. So how are you going to leave this church? You going to be tried and true and ready to go? Or are you going to, maybe fall back on some sin? I'm just saying. I'm Catholic. I hear you.
Evidently it wasn't a Baptist church.
Evidently.
I don't really know the difference. But additionally...
they don't drink.
Okay.
Traditionally.
Right. Okay. Additionally, the store ownership agreed not to offer vaping or CBD products at the location. Alcohol is literally worse, but okay. The proposed site on the west side of Passetti Road will be positioned between Registry Boulevard and State Road 16 near the King and the Bear neighborhood.
Oh.
Yeah, right out there. I can visualize that church, I think. I know where they're talking about.
Was it Baptist?
I don't think so.
Episcopalian?
I do not believe so.
Okay.
But there you go. I mean... You have now, maybe it's just the church testing their folks.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Maybe they're just saying, hey.
A lot of sin across the street. What you going to do?
What are you going to do? We'll be watching your cars as you leave the parking lot.
Every step you take.
Ooh, that song's kind of creepy, isn't it?
It is very
creepy. Creepy song.
We didn't realize songs, I think, how creepy they kind of are. Yeah.
Yeah, there were a lot of songs, because I've gotten into like more 80s and early 90s music recently because it actually has a message. But some of the messages are weird.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, it's like, ooh, they said that?
Yeah.
Right.
And now all those Diddy songs.
Oh, I'm so bummed about it. I can't put them on any... I used to love putting Diddy on playlists.
Really?
Yeah, he's got some bangers, man.
I honestly don't think he has one.
Midnight Train to Paris is a great album. There's so many bangers on that.
Ugh. Yeah, no.
All About the Benjamins? So good.
No.
Rumble with the D, huh?
No. That takes on a whole new meaning.
That's true.
Yeah. So, all right. There you go.
Yeah.
Moving on, we're already at the gas report.
Wow, we're clipping along here.
Crap. Is there anything else we can add in before this to make the time go? We should be at least 8:20 for gas
KB
report
Homes,
time.
where do they get their supplies from?
Oh, same place everybody else does.
Okay, so it's nothing different there.
Yeah, same place everybody else does.
And do you have opportunities to customize your house, or is it just like the standard cookie cutter? What'd you
they
get?
give you like stuff you can do in your kitchen. Like you can get the taller cabinets, you can switch to tile, get away from the laminates and some of those things. But I mean, it's like I said, the materials is not the issue. It's the inconsistency of the subcontractors.
Yeah.
So
They also are affordable homes that people can't afford.
Yeah, and the way they're kind of just cookie cutter.
True.
I just I don't like the character.
Yeah.
So it's more of a taste preference. I mean, but sometimes it's what you can afford for your family. So
Yeah.
those guys are necessary to house people for sure.
Yeah, like first-time home owners and things like that.
Custom homes are 30% higher just to start with.
Right.
Oh,
You're going to get a better
sure.
quality usually, and even there's bad custom home.
Yeah.
builders
Oh, yeah.
too.
Totally,
But,
man. It's kind of a toss-up no matter what. I mean, we talked about the story of the celebrity boat lady who hired a contractor.
Sandy. Yeah,
it was
Captain
an awful
Sandy.
contractor, So that
Yeah, the Pineapple Corporation.
I just don't. I'm not a guy who wants to live, and I've done it, when it was necessary for the family and stuff like that. But I don't want to live in a house that looks exactly like the house next to me.
Yeah, I can't do a Truman Show. Yeah, it's too much for me.
Yeah.
Stepford Wives, I can't. It's all
With no
the same.
trees.
Yeah.
I want something out in the middle of the woods, honestly.
Yeah.
If I have a long driveway that you can't even tell is a driveway, you got to drive through a bunch of trees to get there. You can't even see my house from the road. That's my
Right.
dream house.
Yeah, I want a house that floods regularly. It's super fun.
Okay.
Okay.
Buy anything downtown or in
Yeah.
Davis Shores.
Guess you don't need a
Super
pool.
fun.
Yeah.
No need it. I got lakefront sometimes.
Yeah, you do. Yeah,
Sometimes.
you do. All right.